Hi, third graders. So I told you you'd see me again. So here I am getting you pumped for your test that's coming up. And I thought I would just do one last review of a story problem. Oh, and there goes my kitty. You see him in the background? Oh, perfect, because let me move out of the way so you can see him. Can you see him there? Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Yeah, he's probably pretty hard to see. And there's the doggy. There's a doggy right there. But I thought that's Murray. That's the one who is starring in the story problem. That's right here. So now you got to see Murray and all of his Murray glory. Okay, so let's look at the story problem, and I'm going to give you one last review on how to approach this type of problem because, y'all, it is tricky. Okay, so here's the problem. Murray the cat is a troublemaker. He likes to knock ornaments off of the Christmas tree, aka Hanukkah bush. Right there. Yesterday, he knocked off 138 ornaments, but that wasn't so bad because that was 79 fewer than he knocked off today. What is the total number of ornaments that Murray knocked off for both of the days? Okay, so if you want to practice solving this one together, go ahead and take out your dry erase things. Just tell Miss E to pause the video and to get your dry erase things. Okay, so if it was me, well, it is me, this is probably how I would work on solving this. This is one that's really, really, really good to use a chart for. Okay, so I'm going to do a chart because I want to keep it organized to say what he knocked off for yesterday and today. So for my chart, I'm going to put a Y for yesterday and a T for today. Okay, now let me go back to my story problem. All right, he likes to knock off ornaments off the Christmas tree. Yesterday, here's yesterday. Yesterday, he knocked off 138 ornaments. So I'm going to go under the Y for yesterday, and I'm going to write 138. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky because of the wording. Ugh, it's so annoying. But that wasn't so bad because that was 79 fewer than he knocked off today. All right. I know I see fewer, but I want you to think about what it's asking. I'm going to cross off the 79, okay? And you could even do that on the test. If you see something like that, just cover up the number and think about what it's saying. That was fewer than he knocked off today. Okay, so this number right here, 138, that was fewer than he knocked off today. So if this number is fewer, that means this number has to be more. If it says it was fewer, then I know that this number has to be more. And if it's going to be more, I know I have to add to find out how many more. All right, now I can look to see how many more did he actually knock off. Okay, he actually knocked off 79 more today, because this number was 79 fewer. All right, so I would take 138 and I'm going to add 79. All right, you guys have been rock stars at adding. Let's go ahead and do this. So we have 8 plus 9, 9 plus 8, 17. Okay, 7 goes down here, but that's really 7 ones and 1 10. Now I can add these together. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1 more is 11, okay? So I put this down here. I'm going to carry that 100 over here. 1 0 0. 1 plus 1 is 2. All right, so it looks like for today, he knocked off 217 ornaments. Murray, not so good. But that's not my final answer, because why can't we make this harder? We need to make sure that it's a 2-step story problem and you're doing both of the steps. What is the total number of ornaments Murray knocked off for both of the days? So the last thing you need to do is add these numbers together. If you want to pause it and work on solving it, you can, and then I will show you the answer. All right, 138 plus 217. So I take 138 plus 217. Okay, make sure I have that. Yep, that looks right. Yep. Okay. Make sure I did that right. I hope I added this right. It's late. My brain's kind of tired. 8 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I do this right? Maybe I didn't. I did. 9 plus 8 is 17. Okay. All right. Now I need to carry that 10. There we go. Now let me keep going. 3 plus 1 is 5. And 2 plus 1 is 3. Oh my goodness. Murray, you knocked off 355 ornaments. Not very good. We don't like that. Okay, so that was one last little review for that. I don't know if I can pause this. So the last thing I'm going to tell you is making sure that you are showing your work on the test. This is how that you can get partial credit, because remember, sometimes at the end of the test you see the score and you're like, ooh, that's a lot lower than I thought it would be. But what I do, I go through the tests and then I look through them to see, or I go through, not the test, I go through your work and I see what you did for your work. I see if you wrote the equations. I see if you wrote the correct equations. I see if maybe you made like only a very tiny mistake, but you understand what you're doing. That can all get you partial credit. So please make sure that you are writing the equations. If it says to write the equations, make a chart if it says to make a chart, and just do your best. You guys are going to rock this test. You have learned so much with math and addition and subtracting, and yeah, you're going to do awesome. So, and I'm going to see you guys in just a little bit because I will be back at 10, or I'm supposed to be back by like 10:30. So I will see you then. I know you're going to do awesome and rock the test. All right. Bye, guys.